Oh, what videos?
Cow videos.
Cow.
Cow.
The cow video.
The cow video.
Are you talking about the Hoof GP?
Yeah. Like it was still playing.
Well, it's good. What do I expect? What do you expect me to say? It's interesting videos.
See if it's working? Yeah, it is.
A bit louder. Yeah, cool. Alright, turn it off because it'll echo back and forth.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright.
It's working now.
It's running pretty good. Maybe every time I click off this screen, it starts
Jittering.
messing up.
Yeah.
Got 3 screens to work with and it's messing me up. Yeah. Alright, hello everyone. It's pretty late for those of you in my hometown of the world. I'm about to read chapter 43 of this book. If you're joining for the first time, please read whatever it is you're reading, and just know I'm not here to give you constant commentary on the game. I'm here with my lovely partner.
Ew.
I'm just here to read, and you're free to take the company and know that I'm experiencing anything I read on here for the first time. I will say otherwise, yeah. But I'm up to chapter 43. Shout out to a few colleagues at work that are desperate for me to read this, but not as desperate as the person looking at me right now. Chapter 3 of A Court of Wings and Ruin.
Georgia was shaking me, being like,
Has
Make him read it!
Has he read it? Yeah,
Make him read it!
Yeah, Nicola's been, whoo-wee, she has been eager for me to read this. Maybe I should send her a...
You should send her a Snapchat when you get to a certain part.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll give her a link to this if
True.
if she wants me to follow along. Anyway, 1 second, because I don't have her on anything else.
Well, except Snapchat.
Well, I don't have Insta, so.
Yeah, no, you don't. She doesn't have Facebook. She's only got Instagram and Snapchat, I think.
Hey, Nicola. I'm about to read chapter 43. If you actually want to see me live reading it, I'm on Twitch. Oh, I'll send you a photo after this of what my Twitch name is. It's a picture of a robot with yellow eyes. But I'm finally reading it, so if you want me to get it fresh, then yeah, Jess is very excited for me to read it. Yeah. Hey, Nicola.
For anyone interested, I'm reading Assassin's Blade.
You're reading Assassin's Blade.
By the same author.
Sarah J. Maas all around tonight.
Yes. I'm only reading these because you were reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I wanted to read some of her works. So I also started to listen to the Silver Flames audiobook, by the way.
Just so that you could experience the book again.
Again. Yeah.
I'm gonna give Nicola like a few minutes before I get into it, because if she misses me, I don't know if it's gonna kick off right away. Apparently, it's between this chapter and the next 5 chapters.
Could I see? I can tell you. Well, yeah. I won't tell you, but I can tell you if you can continue reading up.
I don't know what's so juicy about the next couple chapters, but all of you are like, tell us when you get to that High Lord meeting.
Have you met Hellion yet?
No.
Love Hellion. He's great.
He's the Day Court?
Yeah, Day Court.
High Lord? Yeah.
Yeah.
There she is.
I don't have Twitch, but maybe Jess could record it for me, because I'm going to go to bed, because I've had a big day. Been in Campbelltown this morning with my friends, because they had someone down there visiting, with Brooke Withers, if you remember her, and we went to the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know how that was. I don't want you to rub it in, by the way. I was there. Don't need to be rubbed in. But maybe get Jess to video it for me, and I would love to see you reading everything go down.
Alright, well, that's up to you. If you want to sit there. Then my audio will be here, obviously. But yeah.
Okay, now you're good.
Now I'm good?
Now you're good.
Alright. Alright, I'm
It's
ready.
not. It's not in that chapter.
Starting chapter 43. What is not in this chapter? God damn
I
it.
had to read.
Lying to me.
Mm.
Alright.
It's in 44.
Alright. It's in 44. So 44 is the big one. Okay. Are you going to just leave the audio, or are you going to do a cheeky record for Nicola?
I'll grab my phone off charge. Well, let me know when you get to 44.
Alright, well, I'm
You
reading
read.
43. Okay, I'm going now.
You read. Okay, fine.
Chamber was not what I expected. Deep cushioned oak chairs had been arranged in a massive circle in the heart of the room. Peregrines are distantly related to Dracon's Seraphim people and provide Thesan with a small aerial legion. Why was Emerantha just the worst frickin' person? No mating bond yet, Reese went on. But I think Thesan didn't dare acknowledge it while Amarantha reigned. She delighted in ripping out their feathers one by one. She made a dress out of them once. She's just the worst, man.
The warmth in here is kind of nice. It's going to be nice during the winter.
Well, it was boiling today, so I'm glad it cooled down.
Yeah, it's cold.
This video is not sponsored, but shout out to Secret Lab for having the most goddamn comfortable chairs of my entire life.
Love the Secret.
I used to scoff, especially at the pricing, but my god, worth every cent. It's lasted. I've got a few scratches on it that were my fault, and that's it. Bloody comfortable. That's an interesting sentence. Its dark water was laden with pink and gold water lilies, the pads broad as flat as a male's hand. Interesting, yeah. I too can fit my hand between like the cracks of doors like Mr. Fantastic. Pumpkin and ivory fish. Lazily swum about. That is the best way I've ever heard that described. Like, you know, it's always the orange and white fish.
Yeah.
Pumpkin and ivory. Bloody.
Koi.
But bloody what's his name? Marlon's in there. Like, have you seen my son? I've come so far away.
His name's Nemo. skipped a few lines.
Ah, yes, just a reminder that the food is somehow better, um, in the Fey Kingdoms. Like,
I don't understand why it is.
it's yeah, how like Farah eats normal food, which is the same as the Fey food,
I think
but it's just better and tastes bad to them.
I know there are.
It almost treats, I don't know, it reminds me of like vampires and how
Yeah.
food tastes like crap.
I know there are Fey legends about if you eat their food, you're stuck there forever. So I'm wondering if it's some sort of play on that mythological.
Yeah.
You can never go back
But
to
instead-
human life.
But instead it's the Fey that suffer, because they're
Yeah.
like, man, can't enjoy Snickers anymore.
I can't enjoy
Gotta
Snickers.
keep to cured meats and garlands of wisteria ivory plant. I don't know.
What the fuck are they eating?
I don't know.
Plants.
I think I combined 2 lines.
Water lilies.
I did. Sorry, cured meat, small pastries, and garlands of fruit.
Oh, there you go. I should make some pastries.
We have 1 viewer.
Hello.
Welcome.
I should make some pastries. How about some ham and cheese pastries next week for a dinner? I'll make my mum's ham
I'm
and
up for
cheese
that.
pasties.
I'd love to do a ham and cheese croissant.
Yes, they're pretty much croissants. They're just pasties.
It's one thing I
So
missed at
good.
Christmas is Mum always did ham and cheese croissants for like breakfast on Christmas Day. Yeah, I only got into them the last couple of years. Wasted opportunity before I moved here.
They're so good. Eh?
Yeah. Thesson glided forward, his embroidered exquisite shoes silent on the floor.
He ice skates.
Yeah, he ice skates. His tunic was tight-fitting through his slender chest, but flowing pants. I just imagine the big baggy
Yeah.
pants. You know how that's kind of like, they kind of like bag up at like the bottom on the
Yeah.
heels?
Yeah.
And then it said, much like those Amryn favorites, so now I'm just imagining Amryn as like Kim Possible.
Well, they wear kind of like Middle Eastern clothes, I'm pretty sure, in the night court. It's all
Yeah.
like...
Well, no, it's not the Night Court. This is Thesson.
No, I meant like obviously Amryn wears the night court attire. And it's like meant to be Middle Eastern inspired, I think.
Well, if Moore had her way, they'd be wearing nothing at all.
Oh, apparently.
I still don't know how Reese kept his wings hidden for 50 years.
Oh no.
Because it
No.
takes magic to hide them. And he didn't have a lot left.
No. And the fact is, like, had no one seen him in the 500 years? Like, the other High Lords ever seen him?
Well,
Like,
it seems like the Night Court's just all about the big lies, I guess.
Tamlin knew. Tamlin knew he had wings. Because of his mum and his sister.
Yeah. the hell, Reese? Thesson mused. Since you've called this meeting, perhaps you should be doing the welcoming. A faint smile ghosted Reese's perfect face. Like, did Reese just shit himself? Like, public speaking isn't my thing. Shadows twining between the strands of his hair. Ugh, Prince of Darkness. Oh, that's cool. Even his crushing blue eyes seemed like... Oh, God. Oh, swallowing air. It's an interesting thing for an asthmatic. Even his crushing blue eyes seemed like chips hewn from a glacier. I'm like, oh, it's the little sentences, man. Like reading a painting. Mind you, I've just picked up reading again. I've read 2 books, and they are the former to this book. And before that, I hadn't read since I think I was in year 8 of school. Properly, I mean, not for a stupid subject or anything, something terrible. So it was a lot of young adult when I was a kid. So odds are the world's opening up now, because these are the first, I think, more description and more maturely written books that I've read. So odds are I don't have anything to compare it to, because I've never read anything of the age it's meant for.
Yeah. I mean, she is a master of her craft, though.
Yeah.
She is so good at her descriptive writing. And as people have said online, everything is intentional with her works.
Yeah.
It might seem like she has plot holes, but I guarantee you it makes sense later.
Interesting. Vivian meet Farah. Farah meet Vivian, Callius's wife. Who the hell is Vivian? And why did Maud just shriek like she... Oh, man. Maud, did you peak in high school? Who the hell is Vivian? They all come in, like looks that kill, deadly aura, and then Maud comes in and starts shrieking, like freaking wrists tilted up, elbows at her
Schoolgirl.
side. Oh my god, girl.
Pretty much.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, I like Vivian then, and Callius. I tried to suggest she stay at home, Callius said dryly, but she threatened to freeze my balls.
I like Vivian as well.
Yeah.
She's great.
Reese let out a dark chuckle. Sounds familiar. Man, the most favourite character, and got to be one of my favourite genders in these books, the vulgar gesture.
Oh, yes. The vulgar gesture.
God, it gets said so much.
It does.
I think it's a joke that
I
it
think
gets said
so.
so because
It's always a different vulgar gesture.
by the third or fourth time I read vulgar gesture, like it's like, why do you keep using it? And then at this point you're like, it's just a meme.
Yeah.
Even though these books were written 10 years ago, memes existed then.
They did.
I skipped a page. I got so confused. I remember that ancient necklace and those exquisite delicacies as he prowled toward us. And the next page was, Highburn did. I was like, don't think I quite understand.
I think I may have missed something there. answer. I think she's gonna fucking die though.
Man, I need a... Not like a... Not one of those things at the end of the books or the start of the books that give you, like, lore words. I just need attached to her books just a full dictionary.
You might need to read them on a Kindle, my love.
Yeah.
You can, like, highlight the word and press dictionary.
With expertly coal-lined eyes. Kohl.
Oh, it's eyeliner. What they used to use for eyeliner.
Right.
Yeah. I think I also got confused by that sentence when I read it,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's like eyeliner, pencils, sort of stuff.
Oh. For Helion's other title was Spellcleaver, and his 1,000 libraries were rumoured to contain the knowledge of the world. Perhaps all that knowledge had made him too aware, too cold behind those bright eyes. Or perhaps it had come after Amarantha had looted some of those libraries for herself. I wondered if he'd reclaimed what she'd taken, or if he mourned what she'd burned. Ooh-wee! She just ruined everyone's life, huh?
Yeah.
No one was spared except for the Atta. Oh, man. Yeah, anyway, poor Claire Bettle. Oh, she was just the worst.
Amarantha was, though.
Mm. Freaking Court of Thorn and Roses. Like, getting brought before Amarantha. Why are you ugly?
Legit, though.
Freaking sassy Pharaoh, man.
She's not as pretty as what I thought she would be.
The bad guys are average and we're hot, so we should rule the... we should win the war. Every heartbeat ached with mirth. What is mirth?
Don't remember. It's M-I-R-T.
M-I-R-T-H.
T-H, yeah. Amusement.
Amusement.
Especially as expressed in laughter.
Frickin' Helion getting straight to it. Does Tamlin know what she is? Like, whoa, buddy, out the gate.
Yeah.
Hi, lady, Vivian squeaked. Man, Farrah, you've come a long frickin' way from the damn, like, caved-in hut.
Yep.
Yeah. I always imagined it as that there was, like, it always leaked. There was always, like, it was, like, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like, the house was it was kind of really, like, one room.
Yeah.
There's, like,
Yeah.
2 beds, or maybe they made the dad sleep on the lounge.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, all the sisters shared the bed.
All the sisters shared the bed, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he slept on the chair that he was always sitting in.
Well, no wonder your back got worse. Like, well, his leg was the thing screwed up.
Yeah, it was his leg.
But don't ruin your back too. Sleep on the ground. She is my sister and our emissary to the human lands, I said at last to him, stepping to her side, and she will tell her story when the others are here. She is Faye. No shit, Vivian muttered under her breath. Oh god. But all the High Lords just eyeing Nesta like, oh, that one's free. Ugh.
That one's new.
That one's free. Look at that one. Interesting. Can I have one? I still can't believe, like, Az and Elaine shared, like, 2 sentences with each other at the start.
And Farrah was like,
at the start
already
of,
shipping them.
And they went out to the garden, and they weren't even talking in the garden. And Farrah was upset with Reese, like, why can't it be Az? We trust him more. Why can't everyone be in our little crew? And it was like, Farrah, look, they were kind of vibing, but that's practically the first time they'd met.
Yeah.
As far as we're concerned, with in-book interaction. Calm down. And then Vivian muttered to Callias, jabbing him in the ribs, why can't I be High Lady as well? Guess what, Moore? You've been overtaken by someone else in terms of how much I like the characters.
Yeah.
Cheap viewers. You know what that means. You get a cheeky little time out.
You get a cheeky,
Goodbye.
You get a cheeky little bye-bye.
At least there was two people watching for
For a second. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the winter court is... I like Callias and Vivian, man.
So do I. They make an impression.
He didn't let her near Amarantha either. Didn't let anyone get a whiff of what he felt for his white-haired friend, who had no clue, not one, that he had loved her his entire life. And in those last moments when his power had been ripped from him by that spell, Callias had flung out the remnants to warn her, to tell Vivian he loved her, and then he begged her to protect their people. So she had. Oh. If anyone reads this, like, I don't know, 8 years later and they're going through some of my oldest videos, can someone explain to me why there's a raven on the second book? On a Court of Mist and Fury? Because, my god, I looked it up. No one seems to know. It's all, like...
Because they don't even have, like, feathered wings or anything either.
No,
like,
that's
they're
the
like...
peregrines and the other ones with Drakon and Miriam.
Yeah.
Or Miriam. I'm sure that's how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, it is Miriam.
But like the first one makes sense. It's Andras. It's the moment that kickstarts everything.
Yeah.
It's the wolf. Second one is a raven, and you know what? Or a crow, and no one seems to know what the hell it means. And if it's symbolism, I think that's a silly choice.
Because this one, that's truth teller.
Yeah, that's truth teller, and then just darkness.
And then darkness.
And
yeah.
What
and then
what could be
like a rose.
What could be like the tattoo in the background too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I haven't read the rest. I know
Frost and Starlight just has like a
Silver Flames is
on
a
it.
masquerade thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the mask.
You said the mask, like I know what that is. So
There's a mask
I'll get
later.
to it.
There's a mask later. Yeah.
Imagine like everyone makes up and they go, Tamlin, we forgive you. You can come to the We Defeated Highburn party. It's a masquerade party.
It's a masquerade. Put your mask back on.
Yeah.
I just got rid of my tan lines. He's Tamlin. Get it? Cause he.
Oh,
Tamlin.
shut up, you. amuse yourself.
Yeah, I do.
Who's...
He loves you. He's
Oh,
always loved
Love you too.
you. Love you.
My love, don't speak about your book. It's not about your book, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we don't want your thoughts.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, does it say Assassin's Blade in the title? Like, come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Man.
Sorry. Selena, you're dumb. Sam loves you. It says. Oh.
Spoilers. Don't read me books. Don't actually read direct quotes.
Okay.
Not from this book. Well, it won't be long before I'm reading them too. I'm happy for you to share your thoughts out loud, but don't like. That's got to be a juicy bit.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't read it out.
Love you dearly.
I love you too.
He is Tarquin. Tarquin. One or the other.
Tarquin. No, Tarquin's there. He's like, I don't care about your trauma all the way.
Oh, how many D&D jokes are we going to make? And no one's going to understand because it's our home game. Oh, Tarkin. Oh, Baron has brown hair.
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
The red doesn't come from him.
This comes from the
Lady of Autumn.
Lucian's mother.
I was also surprised he had brown hair. I was like,
Reese, are you... Reese kicks off the bullshit. Okay, they all just walked into the room.
mm-hmm.
And he's like, It's no surprise that you're tardy given that your own sons were too slow to catch my mate. And it's like, Reese, did you immediately forget what you came here to do? I suppose it runs in the family.
I need that phone. I need your phone, by the way, so I can
Oh, shit.
video it for Nicola.
Right.
On Snapchat. Because I'll Snapchat directly. Do you video from there and then send it?
You hold it down.
Yeah, cool. I haven't used Snapchat in so long.
Maybe they should check on Az now and then that he's not, like, dead. Az was so still, I wasn't sure he was breathing. I'm like, what if Az has died a bunch of times and his heart's just restarted and he didn't want to bother anyone, so he didn't tell him.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Azrael reminds me of I don't know why, because he's not snarky.
No, it's
He reminds me of Raven from Teen Titans. Specifically the animated show. I don't know why. I guess maybe the
shadow powers.
The shadows and the overwhelming powers and kind of the magic that comes with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of that kind of attitude. As what's going on, the coldness of my soul was exceptionally horrible today. And it's like, that's good, Az. Come hang out. You want to go bowling? Yes. Here we go. almost the same as that night in my family's old cottage, when the door had shattered and a beast had charged in with the freezing cold and roared at us. He did not bother with the landing balcony or the escorts. He did not have an entourage like a crack of lightning, vicious as a spring storm. He winnowed into the chamber itself, and my blood went colder than Callias's eyes as Tamlin appeared, and smiled like a wolf. Alright, chapter 44. See what the hell all the drama's about, man. You already going?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long Snapchat's gonna let you do that. You might have to record.
Yeah, I'll do it part by part. What's Nicole? Oh yeah, I see. Nicole.
Fetch the High Lord a chair. Bro, they didn't even set a place for him.
No.
I
didn't think he was coming.
Yeah. Well, he'd already chosen a side, so it was a safe bet. So far, it's kind of like Tamlin just went out in and went, "Hey, fuckers!" Like, like he's like 10 tankards deep. Like, I'm here. Let's go, go, Prithia. Oh, hey, Farah, what's going on? Oh God, why do you seem so amused to be here, Tamlin? This is supposed to be the Day Court's palace.
Yeah.
And Tamlin just winnowed right next to the door.
I think they had the wards off because there was too many High Lords there.
No one, not even Amarantha, had looked at me with such hatred. Oof. Okay, let's get started. Then Tamlin's like, congrats. Congratulations. Or just like, Tamlin, can we remain on folk? Can we remain on task? No. I want to say. Helion's like, oh, I love this.
He loves a little bit of drama. Helion lives for it.
Reese said, I'm not in the business of discussing our plans with enemies. No, Tamlin said with equal ease. You're just in the business of fucking... Ugh. Put your cat claws away, lads. Come on. Yeah. If you hadn't stolen my bride away in the night, Resand, I would not have been forced to take such drastic measures to get her back. It's true. Not a lot of people explained anything to Tamlin.
No.
And my God, Farah, if you had... When Lucian found her in Mist and Fury, if he had just had a decent conversation with her, if she had been smart enough to let him know she was okay and not act like she was offended, I don't know, maybe Lucian wouldn't have thought she was brainwashed.
Yeah.
Which she wasn't, but...
Still.
Yeah.
I think it just sends one... Like, it just films multiple videos and then just sends them.
Yeah.
I think. Because it just goes, meow, meow. Your phone is running out of power.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got 4%.
Yeah. I've got so much left.
Yeah.
This chapter.
It's alright.
I'll try to read quick.
I just want
How much is left?
4%.
It's gonna go in like the next minute.
Do you want me to just wait there for a sec? Wait there for a sec.
Just record normally, my love. Don't use Snapchat. Because Snapchat is
Well, I can just use my phone then. No, I'll just go put your phone on the charger.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. I just don't really have a way to send it to her.
Sorry?
I just don't really have a way to send it.
I mean, you could just hold it and show her later. Well, that went about as well as I thought it was going to. Oh dear, Tamlin. By the way, Tamlin has every right to be salty. That boy has been led astray every step of the way, attempting to, fix things he thinks he's broken. And then every time it's failed, every time he's been lied to, no one wants to tell him as it is. And, my God, the only thing I don't forgive is the tantrums. That's all on him. It's like, come on, man, you're not 500 years old. You're centuries old. Like, you should have been able to contain that stuff, like, a long time ago. And the as soon as Farah gets back, hey, we need all the information you can remember about the Night Court. Yeah, that wasn't so great either.
No, definitely not.
All right.
Did he say it?
you ever noticed that little noise she makes right before she climaxes? Bro, just in front of everyone. Like, I just imagine Baron and his son's like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Baron beamed, delighted, while Eris carefully monitored. Why serve in my court when you could rule in his? Oof. Oof. Oh my. Okay. We gotta talk because Tamlin's not wrong. Okay.
No, he's not.
Trying to, blow their dignity to bits isn't bad, but the way he's talking about how Feyre has done what she's done in her lens, Tamlin seems to be lying on the sly that he's just kind of let them in. But okay, oh, all right. He's talking about what she's capable of and what she's done, and how, despite everything, she's just getting more powerful, and not just who she is, but like the position she's filling, like very quickly. Like she went very quickly to nothing, to Tamlin's second, to a whole other court, much more powerful court, shredding the court she used to be in. That's pretty much down to nothing, and now she's, and the equivalent of the leader of the Night Court. Right. It stands to say that Feyre is dangerous and they should all be worried about her.
Yeah.
Because she is. He's not wrong to warn them. Maybe Tamlin really does think, when this is all said and done, these two just want it all. Because Rhys has taken everything he's ever wanted from him. Like his pride, his dignity with some of the stuff Rhys made him do. He's not wrong that maybe they should be looking closer at Feyre. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. This boy's been hurt too much, and no one checks him, and no one talks to him. Feyre most of all, and by the time they needed what they needed, it consumed Feyre, and it was too late to help her. All he's ever done was try to help her, and he's been punished for that, and that led to his horrible decisions, which he needs to be held accountable for.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about the path there, hold her accountable too. Okay, sorry.
No. I love you, little rat. I love you.
And bringing up the fact that Rhys did whatever he could to survive under the mountain, and that's when he was influencing Feyre, and now suddenly the both of them are out here trying to be saviors of this continent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well played, Tamlin. You're learning.
What did Reese do under the mountain to the court of winter?
The kids. I think they were the kids.
24 younglings she butchered, Callie said. That you tried to stop it. Okay, so what? Amarantha killed a bunch of kids, and she who had all their powers locked up, Reese was supposed to stop her then and there. So they're upset about the kids that he let get killed.
I can't remember what the scenario was.
That's the scenario.
Yeah.
It's just that he was there when it happened. But, like, what was he supposed to do? None of you could do anything for 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah, he only had, like, a portion of his power left. He's so cute.
Calm down.
Love you.
Love you too. I believe you, says the woman Baron counted. Okay, there's more to that sentence. I just thought that was full stop. Says the woman who gave an innocent girl's name in her stead for Amarantha to butcher as well. Oh, Claire. We always come back to Claire. She had not one line of dialogue in these books.
No.
Just, she didn't exist before that moment she said the name. Who knew Baron mused that a cock would be so persuasive? Jesus.
I think your animation stopped.
Yes, because I clicked off the screen at some point. Sorry, everyone. God, everyone's got a day Marty, apparently.
It's supposed to be rare, but like Reese is the only High Lord that is a Diamante.
Yeah, they were saying that there was a there's other Demarti underneath the mountain
Yeah.
that she was using.
Yeah.
Why are you here, Tamlin? Was that it?
I assume that's the only part they wanted me to film was the Tamlin being like.
Tamlin being a little bitch. That was
Yeah.
it. Oh, I thought something
I think so.
devastating happened in this chapter. It was what? It was just the.
I think so.
It's just the snarkiness.
Yeah.
Just they're all twiddling their dicks in front of each other like mine's the biggest.
Yeah.
Tamlin comes in and goes, "Farrah's a whore."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
I am here to help you fight against Highburn. Oh, Tamlin, great start. Bullshit, Cassian. Finally it comes up. Farrah needs to be checked on this, man. I once told you I would fight against tyranny, against that sort of evil. Did you think you were enough to turn me from that? It was so easy for you to call me a monster, despite all I did for you, for your family.
Yeah.
Look, Farrah suffered too, but I don't know. 3 months isn't 50 years. That's the reality of it.
And the fact is, Tamlin wanted to fight in the war even when he was like so young. But
Well,
because
he was like a little kid
Yeah.
at the time.
yeah, he. I think in the first book he says something to Pharaoh about like, if I could fight I would have, but because he was so young he couldn't be a part of it. Unlike Reese and Castanaz, who had actually fought in the war.
Like, I forget that Tamlin's just a baby
He's just a babe.
amongst all these people here.
Yeah.
Yet you witnessed all that he did under the mountain and still spread your legs for him. Stop bringing it back to that, Tamlin.
Yeah.
Fitting, I suppose. He whored for Amaranth for decades. Why shouldn't you be his whore in return? Jesus. Watch your mouth more snapped. Wow. Tamlin just handed to them more information,
Then
more
they-
help than Feyre ever got.
Yep.
Like tenfold.
Dude was keeping receipts on these guys. He was like, I'm taking note of every single movement they have in my court and in any court they enter.
Surely Lucian knew this.
I think he did. He knew that.
But we didn't get too far where he was willing to, or had the opportunity,
Or
I
had the
guess, to share.
opportunity to say, because Pharaoh was like, "Oh, you were the fucking what was it? You were the villain in my story or something." And
Oh my
Lucian
god,
was
Pharaoh's an idiot.
And Lucian
Okay,
was like, "I didn't realize that's how you saw
like
me."
no one's a victim but Feyre, pretty much
Yeah.
in Pharaoh's head,
Yeah.
and Rhys.
Yeah.
Man, we've been here for an hour.
Yeah.
Man, it is so late already. Oh,
Yes, we should.
this is a big chapter.
Yes, after this chapter, we'll head to bed. Should try and finish my chapter. I'm up to that.
Oh, Varian. Oh, Varian. Ooh. They received word Varian cut in coolly because I warned them of it. Tarquin whipped his head to his cousin, brows high with surprise. Ooh. Ooh. Farah, look, Farah went under the mountain, right? She went under the mountain. Okay, she went against impossible odds, got hauled in front of Amarantha, and looked up and defied her every step of the way. And she did that for Tamlin. For Tamlin. For no one else. It wasn't fate leading the way so that Rhys could sneak in, which he kind of was, now that we know what he was feeling. Or at least what it was leading to, which was the bond. But, dear Lord, I don't know, Farah thinks she suffered more than anyone, and it's starting to piss me off. Everyone rewarded her for her sacrifice, okay?
Yeah.
She came back to life. She's immortal forever. I know what happened to her sisters is terrible, but let's be freaking honest. It really wasn't that bad. Feeling for Elaine a little bit while she's adjusting, but what's really happened to them? What has really happened to them, okay? Elaine has lost someone that could have made her happy for the rest of her life, and that sucks. But Nesta, what was going on in your life that was important or mattered? Okay, it just wasn't it. Other than the experience of being forced into being rewritten into something completely different, what they're choosing to do with it now, their powers, their help, their choice to make a new family, right? it's okay. Like, they should already be past this, especially knowing that Elaine's safe and Nesta at least isn't going to be helpless on her own
Yeah.
if anything ever happens, right? And, Farah, man. What do you want? I hissed. An apology? For me to crawl back into your bed and play nice little wife? You hold yourself in too high a regard, because despite everything you went through, you think that your actions are worth what you've done in kind to him. This is the guy, right, who had one of his probably closest soldiers killed for you,
Yeah.
so you could come across and give them a chance. And then you save Prithian from Amarantha, and you've spent every waking moment ruining your effort for Tamlin. For everyone else, it's fine. They just went back to being cold-hearted selves, pretty much. But she forgets too quickly what he was to her.
Yeah.
And
She does.
I just don't think that's fair. And then he says, why should I want spoiled goods returned to me? And you know what? Pop off, Tamlin. Okay, look. He needs to pay for what he did. But if this was the plan from the start, it falls right back into things. No one trusted Tamlin with information, so he didn't trust anyone else with it. It's returned in kind.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if we already know if it was his intention or if this is something he decided after Farah left just so he could come up and flex at them. But this had to be stuff from before Farah. Or at least the whole time. So as soon as they came in, he was keeping receipts on everything going on. That's too much stuff, too many movements, and...
I think he was keeping the stuff that he was learning from
And if Lucian was here, he'd be able to confirm that or not.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, look, you say what you want, right? I think, at this point, Tamlin just needs to be left alone. I don't think he deserves forgiveness or an apology, because I don't think he needs it. I just think these two fucking people need to turn in opposite directions and call it that. Because Farah decided that she was a bigger victim, and Tamlin decided that he was a man-child.
Yeah.
That boy has been misled at every turn and heartbroken like 3 times. And Farah, man, she needs to get over herself. Because the world doesn't revolve around you and Rhys.
Yep.
And I understand. It's not like the other High Lords were getting together to discuss what to do about the war. But after everything Rhys has done, and he's right. Tamlin says as soon as the tide was turning, Rhys was there to help Farah and get her into position, and then they clocked Amarantha, and that was after being in the best possible position compared to the rest of them under the mountain.
Yeah.
Which is, he had to bed her a bunch of times, which is gross, but it's not pain, it's not children from his court being strung up and killed, it's not Claire Bedell. These two just don't seem to get in their little minds that they didn't have it the worst. I couldn't imagine Farah dying. That seems pretty freaking horrifying.
Yeah.
But again, 3 months ain't 50 years. Okay, I'm calm now. Yeah.
It's true though.
I don't know. It feels like Tamlin's turn was set up by
It's just the fact that they didn't
the people around him. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't communicate.
Just talk to each other, man. But then again, where would this drama be? You know,
Yeah.
it's not criticization. It's not criticism to the way she's written the book or anything like that about the author. Absolutely not. I'm criticizing these dumbass characters and their choices because it's in character and I respect the way she's written them, but I'm choosing to be salty. Oh, Tamlin, shut up. Okay, hold on. Next sentence is the moment you let him fuck you, like, and then I'm like, okay, you've made your point.
Yeah, he does go a bit overboard with it.
Oh. I agree with that. Reese like cut him off, stopped him from speaking, and was like, "No, you're done. You're done."
Your time's
and I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going too overboard. He would have just kept. And it's like, that's not what we're here for.
No.
If you want to cap it, my love, we can cap it.
It's already an hour and a half stream.
Yeah.
But then I want
You want to finish it?
to well, not finish it. I've still got over a quarter of the book to go.
No, I meant you just want to finish the chapter.
Well, I finished the chapter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But
You were seeing what?
but
I want to see how long.
But I want to keep reading.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know this was very different. I thank you for the people that tuned in. Might be good white noise. For those of you who are reading and want company for it. And I know this is very different. But my channels and my videos were never meant to be normal. I want to do different things because I want to do them. And I hope you guys like my little animation in the background. I tried very hard to come up.
Very hard to make it. I'm very proud of him.
It was took me a hot minute, yeah. But I am loving these books, and I apologize to anyone that may have suffered from spoilers. I realize there should have been some sort of spoiler warning that came with this, but
I think it's
I think when
starting at chapter 43.
I think when you see the starting chapter in the title, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. I might upload this to YouTube. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
At least it's there, and if it's for you, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Thank you for the people that are listening. Thank you for those people. Thank you to that person that is watching this in 5 years, 10 years from now, who's maybe just picked up the book and decided they wanted to read alongside something or someone. And if you're not reading this book, that's fine. We're just here for the company. And thank you to my lovely partner for tuning in with her own book. She's waited a long time for me to read this. Man, can't promise I'm not going to read this off screen. Committing to every book, I think, every book I read to a stream makes the hobby very restrictive. Yeah. Especially if I'm out and about and I have that book with me and it's my only saving grace. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my raving thoughts. I have a lot of them reading this series. Oh my god. I have twisted feelings towards these characters, and I have this big love-hate relationship with Farah because she is a dumb idiot, and I just want the best for her after everything that's happened. But, man, why are they so sassy?
Yeah.
Anyway,
They're like...
goodbye everyone, and please have a great night. Hope you enjoyed this. Very different, I know. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.